What if I told you a single election could lock in power for a leader for the next decade? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how Japan's first female prime minister just pulled off a political masterstroke in a blizzard, and what her massive victory means for the global balance of power. Meet Prime Minister Sani Takaichi, a historic figure, a political strategist. On January 23, 2026, she made a gamble that shocked her nation. She dissolved Japan's powerful lower house, calling a snap election. For 9 years, the ruling coalition held on by a thread, but here's the twist. This wasn't a gamble, it was a trap, and the entire world just walked into it. Ward C, the smell of disinfectant, the beep of monitors. That's the scene from a different story, but the tension is the same. In Japan, people trudged through heavy snow to cast their votes. The stakes? Control of a 465-seat chamber that dictates the future of Asia's largest economy. The ruling Liberal Democratic Party, the LDP, held a fragile one-seat majority. But Takaichi had a secret weapon, sky-high public approval ratings. She called the vote to capitalize on her popularity. And then, something shocking happened. The early projections from broadcaster NHK are in. The LDP is projected to win between 274 and 328 seats. That's far above the 233 needed for an outright majority. But here's what nobody's talking about: the coalition. NHK projects the LDP and its partner, the Japan Innovation Party, could win up to 366 seats combined. That's a seismic shift. Before the dissolution, the coalition held just 230 seats. This isn't just a win. It's a landslide. And then, the revelation. Economist Jesper Kahl broke it down. He said, Takaichi now has the LDP and the technocrats exactly where she always wanted them. The LDP is now beholden to her, and the elite technocrats now know she'll be in power for at least 2 or 3 more years, so they have no choice but to invest their career in her success. Think about that. This election wasn't about policy. It was about personal power consolidation. For 9 years, coalition politics meant compromise. Now, Takaichi has a mandate that could last a decade. Here's the part that will blow your mind. This victory happens as the world watches a resurgent America under President Trump and a rising China. A stable, powerful Japan under a single, unchallenged leader changes everything. Will she push for a more assertive foreign policy? Will she rewrite Japan's pacifist constitution? The implications are global. Some say this is democracy in action. Others whisper it's the birth of a new political dynasty. But the biggest question remains, what does a leader with unchecked power do with it? Zooming out, this creates a new tension in Asia. A Japan no longer bogged down by internal political fights is a Japan that can act decisively. For Kenya, watching from afar, it's a lesson in political timing and the raw power of public approval. The snow has settled. The votes are counted. Prime Minister Takaichi didn't just win an election. She won the next 3 years of Japanese politics before they even started. Do you think consolidating power like this is good for democracy, or does it risk creating an unchecked leader? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on how global power shifts affect us all.